Well, hello, everybody. I am back to play some more Phoenix Wright. I don't know why my notifications keep telling people I'm playing Cloudheim, but they're wrong! Playing Phoenix Wright. Because it's Tuesday, and that's been Phoenix Wright Day for me for the past while. And here everybody is, he would say, if things worked. Oh, there's one of them. Where am I? Oh, why was I sad? And why aren't I talking? God damn it. What? Hold on a second. All right, well, your visual clearance on Todd is going to be disrupted here for a second while I load up the stupid fucking VTuber program again. Not that I'm coming into here upset. See, I'm happy. Happy, haha, hooray, wee, haha. So yeah, we're gonna jump back into Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. And we had just finished the first round of investigations when I stopped last time. We're about to head into the trial. So, not much else to say other than, if you haven't seen that, sorry I haven't posted it to YouTube yet. I forgot! Unless you're watching this on YouTube, in which case, that one will have already been on YouTube. Because I'll have done it. I'll have done it in order. Let's play a video game. Load, yes. Time to solve the mystery of which circus person killed a different circus person. They say the trial's a media circus. Ha 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 ha! Fine, fucking whatever. Oh. Good morning, Max. Oh.
Max?
Milk.
What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick, Max is really nervous and also crazy.
That's understandable.
Hey, my sweeties.
What?
Oh! You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
No. You can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie.
What is this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and then everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really? No one needs to fly today. We're not even at the airport. Ha 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 ha! Oh, you can't do that. I'm a character. Nick? What's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Okay.
And now the case of one. Ah! What?
Your Honor! You told me it!
Oh, sorry. Just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns.
So,
Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica?
yes, Your Honor, he often does go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Including you at home. Hmm? It sounds more friendly. Less made up somehow.
That's to our advantage.
Ms. Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
That Spirit Challenge trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count! Do you hear me?
She would still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything! I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Oh, fuck! Get her ass!
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? I'm the lawyer! What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like it'll bring her dad back.
Oh, shit! She's full of them.
There. Opening statement complete. Let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Ms. Von Karma. You don't get an opening statement, Phoenix. Fuck you.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up here! Now! Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you'll need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Hey, don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well.
What's that? Throwing in other accents in there.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
It's a service, sir. All right, detective. You may proceed with your testimony.
Details of the events.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. Or the other way around, it was cold so there was snow. I'm not sure how weather works. All of the circus performers were gathered in a big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. Fight itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box. That is a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. Court accepts this. The court accept this into evidence. It's a command. The court accept this into evidence. Now! See, is that your liking, Ms. Von Karma?
It's okay.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Bright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. First witness. God, I forgot the word for witness for a second. First witness. I'm just gonna press everything and see what fucking happens.
Hold it! Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe an inch and a half was on the ground.
Which is it? Was it huge or was it an inch and a half? Was this localized by people in the South?
I can't sign it. We got a 1/4 inch on the highway. Now everyone's gonna get in a 50-car pileup.
Jesus save us!
The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
Snow. Let me see, there's gotta be more to this.
Huh? What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record.
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Well, the circus performers were gathered in a big time to practice their routines.
Oh, were they? When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal timer, she times the animals, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you're welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. We'll make that monkey fry. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m.
After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went out to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? Talk privately, huh?
That's probably closer.
That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Simple mistake.
The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m.
I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay. Not a problem, pal. You got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Dog!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
All right, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. He died of wooden box touching disease.
A wooden box?
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? Is that some sort of euphemism that I'm not privy to? Which sexual move is that? No, it's actually a box. I never get to learn anything fun. It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it's much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say?
Wooden box added to the court record. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Oh. About the wooden box, about the lock, or about the contents? Which do I want to ask about? Which would I like to be all lawyery at? Damn it. Press the wrong button. There we go. And wooden box, lock, the contents. I guess I probably want to ask about the contents, right? Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? It's a small container, usually made of glass or plastic, that contains... No, you idiot! It's exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box?
There's only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Small seasoning bottle added to the court record.
Cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
Done your homework, pal. And or listen to the last sentence that I said.
You haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so. Especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Oh, I'm so fucking scared. Oh, little magic man. He's gonna turn me into a frog or whatever. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
Guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Eh? Not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to your being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up is such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, for your next witness. I just wanted to help her.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trila will show up on the stand as well.
Unfortunately, yes.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Trilo Quist. I'm employed as an operatic tenant. Excuse me. Witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That road must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a sword. The words of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge, dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
It had a good rhythm.
Just the lyrics, they leave desired, so to speak.
Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You'd think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star?
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
Oh, and this game was made before Twitter existed.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. Now let Trilo handle this. Not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony. Ow!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed.
You witnessed.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with a stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max, heading toward the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that?
Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat cloak and his dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory. But the clown can't be the culprit.
Why's that?
Here's absolute proof.
A hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. And as we know, no one in human history has ever stolen a hat.
Ah, it's true about the hat thing.
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Carlo. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Have a lollipop.
Oh, a lollipop. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Oh, okay. Guess she's the boss again today. I hope my one current viewer doesn't mind me powering through this ad break, going through this. Next bit of testimony. I love and appreciate you, whoever you are.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge and, clown.
Okay. All right. This isn't new. I'm supposed to figure shit out here. All right. Okay, let's think about this. Maybe I go back. Actually read this with my eyes and brain. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge, clown. Okay. So we got to the laundry, ditched him, and went back to the plaza's entrance. So it's on Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. And press this.
Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears! Lawyers nowadays are like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup, jeez! Could you be any more dense? All together now!
Silk hat! Cloak! White roses! Yay!
Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions.
I think you should shut up!
Are you crying? No.
It was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer?
I don't know, man. Press this too. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right. And that makes him the killer. There's only one person headed that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense. It makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Probably some Transformers involved. Is there something amiss in this? There's no fucking proof it was Max. You're just walking in the general direction? Maybe that's too obvious. All right, I got a full bar. I'm going to go with a full bar of... Oh, shit. Why am I drawing again? I got a full bar of stuff. Of lawyer juice. So I'm going to go with... Ben only saw Max. Maybe he saw someone else. That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
Oh, I bluffed and now I have to do something. All right, let's look at the people. Here's the church, here's the steeple, blah, 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 something, something people. Who else could he have seen? Oh, these two had left early to talk. The statue was actually a clock, but it broke. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it might be. This is my guess. This is my guess. Then.
That's the victim.
That's correct. If Trilla was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. And then with sense could have figured that out.
What are you talking about? Zimzima, hello, first time chat.
The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Ah!
I see. It seems that at this stage, I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. There are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Trilla wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
I see. See you later, creative spam bot. You almost had me there for a second. But I'm like a lawyer of figuring out when people are trying to trick me sometimes. Anyway.
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina. Which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know anymore.
Okay. So wait, now... It's okay, I am probably real, and I think you're talented too. Aww. Aww. Thank you. Anyway, practice over. Left the tent with the stooge. I mean clown. Yeah, this is the same. This is the same shit. The same shit we've been doing. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading toward the scene of the crime. He was the only one headed that way. How could that? Please shut up and took Magic Boy away. I mean, I got nothing else to do. I'll keep pressing on stuff.
Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose I would have been around, Hey! Fucko! What time was it?
Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra?
Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone?
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix Wright! We could all do without your offhanded serious. If you're going to have here serious, do so with your dominant hand.
Objection!
I'm ambidextrous! But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Oh, this one's easy. It'd be,
Fuck, no, god damn it!
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Fuck! That's the sound of me hitting the wrong button. Shit.
Don't hold your tongue, Ben. It's your job to answer all the stupid questions.
I'm sorry, Trilo.
Gotta find a way to get more information out of this witness, such as not pressing the wrong button when I knew what I wanted to do.
Think about it some more, Nick. I'm sure you'll come up with something. That they're not waiting in the cold for your lawyer badge. Which, that's an interesting theory, but... Trilo wouldn't have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Yeah, bitter love triangle. Why? Yeah. All right, let's do that one over again. Come on, get there. Police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Okay. Press.
Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose I would be around. Hey, what time was it?
I think it was around 10:30.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time? There should be a comma there. Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time? Wasn't it awfully cold?
Well, the truth is,
Shut up, you fucking fuck. Fuck you.
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
I'm crashing out.
Mr. Phoenix Wright! Read the lines accurately. We can all do without your offhanded serious.
Objection!
But...
Mr. Wright, stop saying but. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Okay. Press R this time. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like this number. I don't like this number at all. Well, whatever. Well, if he was waiting outside the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal taser. Taser? He was waiting for an animal taser. The animals were getting out of line and he needed to shock them out of some trees. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
What?
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question. Who cares who was waiting for that night? What's important is that I saw what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well. The pups may be a bit stiff.
What is wrong with... I'm skipping words all over the place when I'm reading these lines.
Well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
All right.
There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah!
It's dramatic. He explodes so many times.
What did you just say?
I said he explodes so many times. Oh, okay.
The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to... There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess it got me. All right. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina. Rain!
Don't volunteer things!
Mr. Quist, tell you the truth right now, and I mean the whole truth. And nothing but it. So help you God! Oh, that's neat. We should say that every time. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose? You realize this is a court of law and I could have you arrested on a completely unrelated charge for that, right?
What's the matter? You think humans have a monopoly on marriage?
The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain!
Humph! Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore! Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet!
About the proposal. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her.
Is that your wooden penis?
It's not my wooden penis! Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket.
You were going to propose?
You?
A puppet?
Don't be so obtuse! Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love!
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
No, that... Judge... That's literally exactly why you couldn't propose to her. That is a very valid reason why you couldn't propose to her, because she's 16! I'm all right. Exactly.
This honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Please continue with your cross-examination. I'll just have to keep looking in the barely legal category in Pornhub.
What was with that sigh at the end?
All right. Just gonna keep on trucking, I guess. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. Kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. Wait. Kept it in my pocket. Also had it in my pocket that night. And I wasn't able to give it to her, so still got it in my pocket. I don't think he does, because I think that thing is the ring that we got from that pile of shit in that apartment that the monkey was stashing. Well, here's the thing: is I don't know if that's gonna hurt us or help us at this point in the case. Actually, even before I get there, should I? All right, let's go back. In my pocket that night. Present for her, kept it in my pocket. Something to give to. Okay, let's clarify. It's a ring. What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was gonna give her, numbskull. The only thing that I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Wow, so crazy.
Engagement ring?
Yeah, he's proposing. Why is that weird? Everything else is weird. But when you propose, an engagement ring's kind of like the most normal thing you could have. If it was like a tree branch, or like a butt plug, or a pair of old shoes. I don't know.
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. They've never heard of someone proposing with an engagement ring before. Mr. Phoenix Light's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time.
Pain equals bad, or push on. Push on. Your flesh isn't real. You're ones and zeros, Phoenix. Go, take it. Take it like a good little boy.
It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to a human. Ah! I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony, specifically about the engagement ring? I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
All right, I'm going to switch up Trilo's voice because going back and forth between him and the judge is both A, hard to differentiate, and B, going to make it so I don't last another 45 minutes in this stream. So let me think here.
You sure enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
There we go. That's better.
I planned on giving an engagement ring to Regina. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her.
Okay. What else? In a pocket. Also had it in my pocket that night. In the end, I wasn't able to get. All right. Well, this seems like it's kind of leading me this way. So I'm gonna present the ring. See what happens.
Objection!
Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna double team me now.
Phrasing. You no, don't show him that. Yeah.
Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why, then, do I have it right here? Ah!
What is going on here?
That's... Ben, say something!
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo.
I found this in Money's room. That's what I call the bank.
Money's room? You mean,
Ah, damn it! It's the same joke.
you mean a room they put money, like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him!
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court.
Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Ah, I see. Well then, I will give you 10 monkeys for this side of beef.
No, I think you still... Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things?
Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night. The night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details. Oh yeah, bring him to Papa. Nom, nom, nom. I need to slurp him up. Good details, yum.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. The hand currently shoved up your ass.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilo Quist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? Lugumius, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Much appreciated.
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame, and he should be pilloried for it after this. But that's a separate matter.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point. What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough. Ben's testimony has a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the Monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all of this, Mr. Phoenix Light? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory. Which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Interesting, Mr. Ronaldo.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Light. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Ah, yes, the picture of awareness and mental stability right here.
Objection!
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity toward the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ah! I've told you so many times you think you know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, stick boy. And I'm sure it'll change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah! Haha, I helped!
Witnessing Max.
Witness me! Shiny and chrome! I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. Frame? What do you mean, like a picture?
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max?
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him?
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'll just punch this guy a few times. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes. I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Okie dokie. Give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. Said good evening to him, and he didn't even acknowledge my presence. And I saw, sure, it was there. Maximilian Galactica scene. There's a way mistake somewhere in the streets, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go back. Showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza. Waiting that night for Regina. Press on this. Maybe. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course it's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense. Especially since he was waiting for Regina. Oh, alright. No. Nothing. I've been waiting there for about 5 minutes. Say good evening. You're gonna say good evening? It seems awfully polite. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions, asshole. You said good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? That's obvious that I said good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You said good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trillo.
Mr. Twist, I'd prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
Like that the judge has now fully bought into Trilo being the human and Ben being the puppet. Yeah, even I'm gonna say it's the greeting. That's why would you say good evening to this guy you hate? Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why did it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand.
Ow! That hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
No reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. Also, I think ads are starting. Or maybe they just happened. If they did, I'm sorry. Oh, there's the ads. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world. But I'm sure you already learned that one.
Guess I can give it a shot.
Witness will resume his testimony.
Okay, sure it was him. All right, I'm gonna take a short break and think. Take a sip since we're in ad break. I'm so sorry to tell you all this, but what the fuck? I have an ad. Yeah, I don't think Legumius, I don't think you I don't know if you can hear me, but I don't think you resubbed. I didn't get a sub notification. Maybe it the auto thing broke. There we go. Legumius, thank you for the Prime sub. I love your support and money. And I appreciate you as a person. Oh, I'm stretching. I'm stretching. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, Twitch gave me a banner. 8 of 10 new subs. And something will happen. Hey, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, you haven't given me dropped me a sub either through Amazon Prime or through just clicking that sub button, then you can do that, and then I would be like, haha, nice. And I'd appreciate it. I don't have anything material for you because I'm very small. Not physically. Like I'm like an average. I'm like 5'9". It's like an average height. But like I like money. Anyway, let's see what else is here that I can possibly do something about. Saw Maximilian Galactus say good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. Okay, so I'm wondering. No, I'll press up. I'm gonna put a pin in that because I have but I'm not gonna do what I think I might have to do until I am able to have everyone back from ads. You're 100% absolutely sure of what you just said?
I told you already. Jeez. I'm 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way that he could be any more confident in that, right?
Oh, that's short. Rotato Johnson, thank you for the 75 stream streak as well. A lot of streaks, a lot of subs. I'm feeling the love. You guys. Aw, you guys. Thanks. Good evening to him, but he didn't acknowledge my presence. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. A day for streaking. That's right. Strip your clothes off. Fucking he didn't Max smash a bottle over his head like an hour beforehand? What do you think? Cognitive Stemagakis 39D1 VUP? Oh, you're banned? Oh, that's a shame.
Objection!
Ooh, baby! Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery?
No!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Is that what lewd means? I have a very different conception of that word, but okay.
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly,
Phoenix is making a lot of assumptions, but they're assumptions that seem very well founded in the characterization.
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's clarify this testimony for the court. Would you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
I think he saw someone else. I think Max is being framed. I think they're setting it up pretty obviously that Max is being framed. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Ah! Fuck off, German lady. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You?
Will the defense kindly explain who it was Trailer saw that evening then?
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess I'll... The only one I can think of is the other person that would have been outside, which is Russell, the victim. So, fuck it. Fucking giving it a shot. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
Judge, I'm gonna have to get the hose to spray on you. No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Remember, he's even creepier than you, somehow. And yes, I have seen the message, tell the judge your mom. Very good.
Oh, yeah. Suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry.
Ah!
The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Boom. Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
Oh, wait a second! Well, at first they thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it is the defendant that saw the witness. Holy shit, I fucked that really bad. Let me try again. The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols.
All right, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta...
He went back to the old voice.
All right, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now.
Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
Objection!
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. Don't you think? What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What?
Miss Von Karma. You have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant.
Well,
If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes! I think we finally won a point in this one. That is very... unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you mean by that? You can't see my boner under this table. You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your efforts, but...
But?
Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Ah! Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond the shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for the crime.
Very well. Court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
To be continued. Wow, that was a short part 1.
Recess! Yay!
I'm gonna overwrite the Ace Attorney, the Ace Attorney 1, and then have this as like a extra thing here. All right, so okay, a lot of things we found out. The judge is a pervert. Everyone involved in this case seems to be some manner of pervert. So that's something to think about, I guess. But just, hey, everybody! Hey, everybody that's watching. If you're over 18, please only date people that are over 18. That's a Todd football plea. I was gonna say guarantee. That doesn't make sense. It's a plea. It's begging. It's me begging you. Please, for the love of Christ, don't try to date girls in high school. Anyway, fine. Good. I got through to somebody. No, I don't want to overwrite. I want to go back. I want to go back and I want to keep going. Oh boy. Only because I asked nicely. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that I prevented you from doing sex crimes. How old is the monkey? No comment.
Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't get anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie. I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
Kiko Nico 8989, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You're well on your way to becoming a fancy lad. Fancy lad is gender neutral, by the way.
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Oh, fabulous. That's a fabulously possible possibility.
My God, hat guy!
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange?
Hmm.
If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Banana Blood Blast 6090, thank you for the 30 stream streak. Well, a lot of streakers today. Don't go to any stadiums, you'll get arrested.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? Ah, you've no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Yeah, you know how when you're a small child and you decide to be president, that's just gonna happen? If I get arrested, will you narrate my trial? If you pay me.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. We're back, baby! Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will not call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing.
Oh, God.
Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did you just call him a pitiful clown? 'Cause he is?
Ooh. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. Ooh. Ooh. It was cool of you, born and raised. Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court as why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you're too old to get the French Prince ref and she's too young. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. Wasn't quite sure what joke was best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? We're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. It is easy to see your occupation. Please state your name for the court.
Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? so we're up to no good. Started making trouble. Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
Also very good. His name is Lawrence Curls, and he goes by Mo.
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this plaza.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Yeah, what a tragedy. What you witnessed.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
I thought it was going to end up related to Eenie Miney or whatever the sisters' names were. Nah. No, that chapter seems to be behind us. Although, I don't know. That could come up later. I have no idea. That's how this works. That's how games work. Hey, narratives, they only go in one direction. How about that? Most of the time. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness,
Huh?
we will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you, I can't wait!
Clown said, please fill out my survey. Yes. Shoo.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want!
The Twitch business.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak.
Oh, shit. I can put the window back.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clutched the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. This eyewitness account is to be believed. I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Sure you do.
Of course you can. There's no way that this count can be criticized. Trial over.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. If there's a kilter, he's not on top of it. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling.
I understand, Your Honor.
I don't. What?
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. What? I don't... What? So I'm not supposed to press him on anything? Or... Okay, whatever. There's a room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. Straight to sleep. Before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. It's the ringmaster. It's Max. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head. Okay. All right. Well, if I'm supposed to avoid things... This has the word poop in it, so I'm wary of this one. Before I did glance out the window, that's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away. Why'd you look out the window? Why'd you look out the window? Huh? 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 Funny man? You just happened to glance out of the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Girls! Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press them further on this issue. YOLO. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out of their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday...
Once I had tucked myself in the bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud.
Oh. Oh, maybe I should have remembered that. Oh, well.
It sounded like a giant thump. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh, yeah! That's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I?
Oh, yeah! That's not just something you forget to mention.
Yeah. What she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
This should start turning the tables in our favor.
I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. Are you happy, you fucking screws?
Okay. What kind of... What noise? Tell the court. Tell the court about the thump. What was it sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say...
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Ow! How'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, huh?
What's in? So you went to look out the window and you saw?
Wait, did that change the thing that he said there? Huge noise outside the window, and that's what maybe... Okay, no, I just have new information about it. All right. Two silhouettes who were a bit far away. Ringmaster is with Max. wearing his cloak. Kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Mac clonked the ringmaster. Wait a minute. So wait. If someone was being hit in Statement 3, you couldn't hit him in Statement 6. I think I got you. I think I've got you, you clown. Clown's one of those things where even if they are that, then I can just say, like, what they are really loud and it sounds like an insult. Not a lot of other professions you can do that with.
Nice jackhammer, you construction worker! Nice stethoscope, you doctor!
2 people were hit, one by the Blue Badger, one by Battlestar Galactica. Interesting. I'll look into this.
You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. I got jizz all over the pages.
Gross. I said no jokes.
Jokes?
Well, he does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. It's the early 2000s, all right.
What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait! No, I didn't! I didn't see a weapon!
Oh!
Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
Objection!
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Wow, that's a lot of penalty. That's like half of the whole Domino's pizza process. Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Yeah, I do. That's he heard it before he went to the window.
I've got a great reason to make my claim. It's the best. It's gonna make you be like, holy shit.
Excuse me, I had to sneeze.
And I suppose you would be telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head.
Yes! Go to prison! If Mo's to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
In 1972, a crack caught.
So whenever Mo is shocked, he starts reciting parodies of old TV openings. Because the first was obviously Fresh Prince. I think that was the A-Team. Like with Mr. T. That's God, that was really old then. It's older than me, certainly. What a choice.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit these crimes because they escaped from a massive security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
The C-Team? Now I'm imagining Mr. T in like full clown makeup.
I'm here to make mirth, fool!
No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Skip the B team. Well, you see, it's the C team because you're clowns. I assume, anyway.
Great job, Nick!
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Like an onion or an ogre from that movie. You know, about onions?
Well,
Ah, you're back from your jog.
Oh, shit! Even Judge is getting into the slams today!
well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Face down in the snow, said, we doesn't know, he said, I finally been clonked in the head. Remember that song? All right, I'll shut up. The prosecution helped me fill the gaps of my statement.
But Karma! Tampering with witnesses again. Yeah, that's right. What you going to fucking do about it, you little baby?
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Girls!
Your Honor?
Did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes! Exactly!
Oh, I'm in ads. Shit, I didn't even realize it. Sorry for those of you that can't see it or hear what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'll just get to the end of this dialogue tree. This dialogue sequence, whatever you call it.
The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw.
Oh, to testify as to this silhouette. Like, yeah, he's not testifying to a silhouette.
I'm not a silhouette. I'm lit well. And I expect the truth. If I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Ooh. Okay. The silhouette. All right, we're gonna break here for we're gonna take a pause for 50 seconds till ads get back. People get back from ads. Oh boy, it's one of those days where my mouth and my brain just aren't really talking to each other much. I mean, my brain's talking to my throat, which means I can do the voices, but like they might not be saying actual words. Do I have warm-ups? No, I probably should, huh? Well, the travails of a small streamer. At least one person says they're back from ads, so that's good enough for me.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols.
Uppity?
His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there.
Yes, I know that's what performers do. And it's very valid, and it's something that I should consider. However, I can be dumb sometimes. So, have you considered that? That's a polyester hat. We caught him!
His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, though I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
Does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
Oh, yeah.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination.
All right. Let's reread what he says. Probably the shadow can only belong to Max. No doubting it. Uppity symbols. Silk hat, black cloak. They were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. All right. All right. All right. All right. Probably a navy cloak too, right? God, what an asshole! What a dick fuck this guy is. Just making up my own insults. What a penis wiener. Show evidence to counter this claim. Present the crime photo. Do that. Like, yeah. Wait, no, that's not the photo of the crime. Oh, right. I was just remembering the words crime photo. I'm like, oh, right, there's a crime photo, but it doesn't have Max in it. I'm stupid. Never mind. Talking gibberish. I'm making noises. I'm making noises. How old is that box? Old enough to know better. What? All right, so I'm not. Oh shit! No, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, shit! Fuck!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Are you serious? Does? What?
Oh,
Fuck you.
whoops. Fuck me.
Damn it. All right. It's all his uppity symbols. Silk hat, black cloak. They were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. They were all there. There's no doubt that it was him. Saw his uppity symbols. Maybe I'd have to present his the one that I have. Like this. Symbols like this that was found at the crime scene. No, that would just be reinforcing his... No, back. They were all there. Maybe I do... Let me try something. I say, let me try something. Don't prevent me from trying anything, okay? Chat? All the power you have. I'm gonna try this. Thank you for letting me hydrate.
The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty.
Oh, damn it. I have this feeling that, like, I gotta be presenting something. I'm not supposed to be pressing. He's like a... Oh, wait. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Objection!
Yeah, his cloak's not black. Right? I think. I gotta be real with you all. I'm flailing. I'm just kind of throwing things out there, and I'm hoping they work.
You say you saw all of his uppity symbols?
I suppose though, the silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols!
3 symbols.
Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now!
Silk hat! Cloak! White roses! Waffle! Who cares if he knows that there are 3 or not? So that he saw, and he saw the symbols. Just forgot to mention one.
Ooh.
Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.1.
Silence, fool! You have to respond with the hard truth, no fractions.
Actually, pi cannot be expressed as a fraction because it's an irrational number, and furthermore,
Order! Stop being a nerd!
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
Objection!
The crime scene was dark. It is obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. Objection! But the witness says he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Objection!
Since the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
That's all right! Are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He is just toying with this cart.
Listen to me. Got her on the ropes now.
These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. I just gotta keep nitpicking until everyone's annoyed enough that they just give me the victory. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me.
Fucking meme of the guy.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony?
There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
What am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness had stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Doesn't care for what you know, and I know. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
No culture... I slipped into the German there for a second. I'm combining my voices. If there are no contradictions in this next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling? Nick! This is your last chance!
I don't think this is my last chance. I think I could just fuck up really bad here.
There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I am equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness.
Why? Why is it? What? It's the witness that's the problem. It's not my fault that whenever I ask him a normal question, he goes off on some nostalgia-fueled fever dream about TV openings.
You're going to prove to me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Curls' statement. You better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need.
All right, so last time I bumbled a little bit, and then I presented the right thing for the wrong reason. So I'm going to take a minute here to make sure I know, try to figure out exactly what I'm doing.
No doubt in my mind.
No white roses that night. All of the other symbols were there. Well, two of them, the cloak and the hat. Especially the silk hat. Okay, so yeah. I was right. I think I was right before about I got to present the hat. Present it here? There's no way of seeing the decorations on it. He's wearing it the... No. He wasn't. He couldn't. No. He wasn't wearing it the entire time. Because the police found it at the scene. It fell off. Is that it? Man. Okay, I'm doing it. I think this is it. Found at the crime scene, right. Wearing it the entire time. Found at the crime scene. If he was wearing it the entire time, it wouldn't have been found at the crime scene. He would have left with it.
Objection!
Music stopped. I got it! This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yup, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
There's some sort of problem, Mr. Wright.
Ms. Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. It's the crime scene. That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. Oh, that's not true!
Order! Mr. Curls,
Yes, Your Honor.
what is the meaning of all of this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do?
Seriously, bro?
Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me, and that's how I look like a little bit younger than you?
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls! Who do you think you are?
I saw him! I swear I saw him! It was Max! Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat! I'm telling the truth!
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat! He was there!
He left the scene.
What's the matter, Nick?
Something I've been mulling over for a while now. It's this wine. It's got spices in it. You should try some. But anyway, Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went. What do you mean? How did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is, how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. Sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with it. Boys nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Back in my day, we would say, come up and see, is this guy guilty? And the lawyer would be like, yup, 'cause I think so. And the other would be like, nuh-uh. And then I would slam my gavel and the trial would be over. Ah, youth. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Right. There was one set of footprints. There was one set of footprints because either some weird was going on or Jesus was the one carrying them through hard times or whatever. The poster thing. It's a joke. Yeah. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second! I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear!
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Kurz,
Yes?
the testimony you've provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's
It's just what?
just a little bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
See, in the real world, this would cause what's called a mistrial, and Francisco would be disbarred. But sure.
Order! Order! I will have order! Francisca von Karma, how could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
Did you say given a cabinet position? Hey, first she'd have to do this in a trial where the defendant is like, well, I guess straight white male isn't the best way to describe Max. So, yeah, maybe.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny!
That's enough out of you. I'm gonna listen to what he has to say. There. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Kills.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya!
Try not to waste that time with your idiotic drivel.
The truth.
Now it's time for our next segment, Moan Oath! Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth! When I looked up the ring, though, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him! He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat! That's what I saw. He...
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
This is the truth now, get ready for it! He flew! He jumped up and he flew through the air! He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness! That's why there were no footprints! Flying people don't leave footprints!
I told you it wasn't funny. You believe me now?
Well, that was... How do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to lead the scene of crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses! Why won't you believe me? Especially because it's the best part of the story!
I don't know, maybe it's because you repeatedly lied up until now and then said the craziest thing anyone's ever heard.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
This is all a dream, right? His eyes were playing so neither of them are, none of these are he's lying. This is the wildest option, which makes me... You know what? I'm going to pick it. Because it's the wildest option. And that's sometimes how these games operate. What he said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he is telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic!
Yikes, you're right! Ow!
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. My head hurts. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard the need for proof, is when Karma's case is sound. But if we do that, we might as well just throw away courts as a concept, I guess. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Huh. All right.
Defendant lobby number 5.
That's a Mamo number, but never mind.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew over the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic.
No! I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. I made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now? Do we go to prison?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
To be continued. Wow. Okay. Well, it's too early for me to end. But that trial went by way faster than the trial section, I should say, went back. Oh my God, went by way faster than I thought it would. So I got an ad break starting in shortly. Each one is an hour. Well, yeah, that's what that, yeah. But they haven't necessarily been up until now. I got an ad starting in a few minutes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start the investigation. I'm going to go for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to take a break. And I could draw some fanfic. You don't draw fanfic, you draw fan art. You write fanfic. You fool. Anyway, yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna keep on going.
Nick,
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Pearls did a magic trick? Oh, what kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Is it kind of like this?
What? Wow! How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
It'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Oh, okay. All right, so just normal, like, what do we do type of stuff. Nope, wrong one. Wrong button. Wrong button. Go back. Okay. Let's meet with Max first, see if there's anything going on over here.
Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
What if I do the special before I quit it? They'll never let me out of here for real.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
I was racing against the ads, and the ads showed up anyway. I'm going to get to the end of this dialogue, and then I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be right back. You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get up and stretch my legs for a minute. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Oh, that was me cracking my neck. For the stretch.
Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogie clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
Fucking lame! I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie?
Be friends with the other performers of the circus!
Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But...
Oh, I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix.
International Grand Prix?
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I simply cannot tolerate.
Ambition, huh? So you want a bunch of blue houses on your Tomodachi Life Island. Interesting.
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
What an odd thing to say.
Oh my! My sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest, though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring.
Sorry to make you tell it again.
You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Oh! Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim!
Wow.
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. She's so sad at hearing that.
My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you share it to all the other members of the circus. Aha! Look and learn! That's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail?
Oh, fuck! They just keep coming.
Grand Prix photo added to the core record. All right. Gonna be it for Max for now, it seems. Let's go.
Let's go to the circus. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes, wait.
Quit your whining. Just give this a shot already. All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat.
What are you doing? Gently down that string. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't gonna work.
You enjoyed saying dumb things. You're gonna have to be on your own someday. You can handle something as simple as this. What are you gonna do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course?
I'm sorry.
Secret crash training. Whoa.
Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we were trying to sing it around for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible!
See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
Oh, I get to talk to these people again. Boy, every witness in this case is just the best. It's a bunch of people who are good and not annoying.
I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes?
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben?
Huh? Yeah. That's right.
Then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. Mowage.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet.
She's 16!
But if you really wanted to... but if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Huh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah. I knew that.
Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. How does wood ache?
So how's this new routine working out?
You two just take a chill pill already. Our routines are secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
But let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because the jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica.
His furnace is in for the world.
Who does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to be really fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right. You're right.
Mark my words. I, Trilo Quest, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Wow, that's an ancient reference by this point.
Row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
Cool, great. Glad I talked to these guys. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that up, but should I show them anything? All this stuff that I got? I don't know. I want to go somewhere else. Back. Move. First one, because it's the first one.
Oh, it's you two.
You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Ms. Van Kamen told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Not in public, anyway.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Verkama's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof! There she is. Don't show up, 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 don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems.
All right, so this is the second time the acrobat has come up, and we haven't seen him or her. I haven't seen this person that apparently has a monkey. They said the monkey takes care of the person too, so I don't know. Something weird's going on. The acrobat's got to be something. Somewhere's going on. Somewhere's going on.
Pretty soon, Ms. Van Kamer's gonna start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca von Karma.
When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Okay, so guess not right now, but we will go there later. What about Mo's room? Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell before he even stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
Really love his work. All right. So let's go to the somewhere else. Somewhere accessible from the here. Like this.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
Yeah, what a chicken that doesn't want to get mauled by a tiger. Just a little bit of arm tear off, pussy. No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. This is more places. Let's go to all the places. Ah! Fucking jump scared me.
Ah, right! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria!
Yikes! He's in an awfully good mood.
All right, you know what time it is? Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza?
Sir, I don't care.
Come on, you can answer this, it's easy!
Cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction?
Wrong! Try again! Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it!
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they're in the cafeteria!
Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe!
I did!
What's going on? Being too nice. Also, that joke sucks. That had nothing to do with being a Mexican pizza and everything to do with it just being a cafeteria. D-. He's a insult to me, a very semi-professional comedian. All right, endure more of his bullshit.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think it was gonna be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You haven't used the faint no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. And everyone loves to hear jokes multiple times. They make them laugh more.
Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw! I swear! That creep just...
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a psyche lock. Must be telling the truth. Oh yeah, have I psyche locked anything so far in this case? Maybe I have. Oh no, Max, right. I did it to Max like earlier. Yeah, that's it. So back. All right, I think Have I been everywhere? All right, let's see. Is there anything I can present to Mo? Back. Present him with a broken bottle until he stops laughing. I'd love to, but I don't think that's a choice. Anything else? A bulletin board for, bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave its juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer.
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe will take it all serious. I think I did that already. I don't know what to do. This is strange. There's nothing on the top of this stand. Look here. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, I did do this already. I already investigated this room. Some small VIP table, facility hamburgers. All right, let's go. I don't think I'm... Yeah, I talked to him. I don't think I'm making any kind of progress here. This is new. Maybe I'll get it's. It's pepper. Try this.
Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
Oh, it's gonna be a stat. Oh yeah, this thing. There's a bust right there.
It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'm very, very heterosexual. How about this?
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
I see.
After all, I'm just a clown.
Seamo's a clown, but I get the feeling he's not your average clown. He's a very subpar clown. Just like from Problem Sleuth. The bus. Excuse me. Problem Sleuth. The thing before Homestuck that very few people remember. I always liked it more than Homestuck. Homestuck got too confusing very quickly. One of those pieces of fiction that seemed like more of a chore than anything, trying to keep up. Oh, this. You know anything about this? No, you don't. All right. Any of that? Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey! This thing is really cool! Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me!
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Max G bust added to the core record. Oh, okay. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope. I'm drawing a blank here.
The quiet mo's a good mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us! What changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, "To the murderer."
Murderer? Yup, that's what it says. But the rest of it had been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
Where did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
I fucking hate this guy so much. But, like, in the real, like, he's, oh God, he's got so much evidence and he just won't give it to anyone and nothing's happening to him. This guy sucks. Ah! It's all right, though. It's all right. I won't get that mad at a cartoon character. Not today. Not anymore.
Who in the world posted this thing?
Me when I see a terrible take on Twitter. And he's not funny. Right. Note added to the court record.
Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
Okay. Good. Thank you for pointing me in a direction. I'm not entirely sure what the direction is at the moment. Post in the cafeteria of the tourist states to the murderer. Bronze statue taken from... Okay, so there's I have a bronze statue. Excuse me. Oh my God. Bronze statue and a torn up note. Okay, I don't really know what that does for me, but I have them now. All right, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Go away. One more place I haven't been. Is there anything here?
Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
All right, so there's no... You know what? I'm going to go... I've already investigated all the different areas, so I'm going to go to present this new shit to Max and see if he's got anything to say. Out of the way, you. Hey. Here's the thing. Here's the golden idol you made everybody worship like the Bible says not to.
What about this?
Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you?
Okay, maybe not. What about this?
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Okay.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company?
Oh, I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own.
What the fuck? What is with everybody in this case? Does he not want to...
I'm sure you can find it somewhere. No, you might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
What? The guy... Ads are starting. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fine. I'll go talk. I'll go talk to your underage jailbait sweetheart. Your statutory sweetie. It was just a drawing of some butts. Oh, if only. She here? No. Where is she? How do I find her? Said talk to the sweetie. Where is she? Not you. Fuck off. Move. Entrance. Move. Lodging place. Move. But she wouldn't be in Mo's room. Well, what the fuck? He said go talk to her. Now I don't know where she is. I don't think there's anywhere that she is. Anywhere is. What? I don't know. Let's try. Okay, go back to. Move. I went here earlier and there was nothing. And there's still nothing. But it's the only place where there's nothing to do. The doll knows where she is. I guess I could ask that two-headed freak. No, I can't. They don't. Or, well, you should present them or something. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm putting together the pieces in my mind. I'm going to my fucking Sherlock mind palace or whatever. There's the so there's a coat. He said put the coat in the pocket. There's a paper in the pocket, and I remember it mentioned the paper in the pocket before, and I've hit the wrong button. I'm so excited, and now I need to wait for ads to be done to do anything, so people don't miss anything that's really important. So I got to stall for another 25 seconds. I'm gonna open another soda. Refreshing. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3. Ads are done. Okay. So, we have a note that the ringmaster shoved into a pocket in the coat. The coat is right here. If I examine the coat, then hopefully something will happen.
Hey! Do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say?
To the murderer.
I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
Note updated in the court record. Okay. Now that's something. Not sure how that's something, but it is indeed something. All right, let's go back. Move. Big top. Still nobody here. Sorry if I just blew straight into the microphone. No, Mo's still there. He is here. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Hooray.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
I'm sure you did a good job, as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. Oh, and Miss Von Karma.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? Are we gonna explode?
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick! See you, pal! Yay!
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
I've seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, that's because incel forums haven't shown up yet.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's is biting us. Ah! It's biting its lashes from a whip.
Von Karma! She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have...
Oh, did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What could I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news. You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Oh, I could talk to her. Okay. Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big. Oh, I'm in trial voice. Let me try again. Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
Ah! I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's a final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. That's very mature of you, Phoenix. Let's talk about revenge.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
Maya loves to throw the dad card at her. It's kind of funny that she's like,
yeah? Well, your dad's in jail, bitch!
like, whoa, Maya. Jesus Christ. Maya's ruthless. She has no ruth whatsoever.
My dad. You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course! Your dad! I know you miss him! Enough of you. One more word, and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Then, what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time.
Him? From the Powerpuff Girls? Probably made that joke already?
I'm sure you know whom I refer. Myers Edgeworth! What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth?
2 exclamation points!
Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa.
That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Huh? Little brother?
But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
He's a little brother because she's just superior to him, apparently. Nice little character note. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he is gone.
Huh?
It's the truth. Isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth's death? Edgeworth's death? Edgeworth's death? What? Huh? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, but the case after that one. Like metaphorically, yeah, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago. He got off screen when his voice actor said something racist. His voice actor is me. Thank you very much. How dare you? How dare you? It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
Yes, definitely. Nobody look at the remaining several games in this series. He's definitely dead. Forever.
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. I mean, look at the several other games in the series. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him. Then I'm going to kill him. I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands.
Nick! About Mr. Edgeworth?
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Yeah, your dad ruined it, sweetie.
Nick!
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too!
What in the world happened?
Huh. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. This country of America, definitely. Have a hamburger.
Nick!
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Well, that was a lot. God, I hope there's not a whole lot left. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see. Can I save? Save there, 22502. Okay. Just in case. All right, let's go. Acro's room, that's new. Oh, ah! What a screen full of character design choices.
You must be Phoenix Wright.
Yes?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling.
Okay.
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name?
The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair.
Why? I can't see the connective tissue from A to B. Wheelchair. Hey, why are you in a wheelchair? Is it just fun for you? Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me.
Wait, so his parents ran away from him?
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. It was truly a lifesaver.
It's probably pretty easy. Well, he said he performed, which like implies he wasn't always in the wheelchair when he started with the circus. It's called abandonment. I'm sorry, the 3D asset tire swing is taking me out. This is just a really good painting.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
By the way, it's called abandonment. Yeah, but I'm remarking on, it's like the reversal of he didn't run away to join the circus. His parents ran away and the circus picked him up.
He was. And that's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Oh, the girl that looks like if you looked up spoiled in the dictionary and her picture would be there? No, I have no idea.
Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? Did she put you in the wheelchair?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
Maya!
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged.
And you can't walk now? Phoenix!
I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Here we go. Here we go. Psyche locks. It
Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic.
in nature. His parents couldn't stand him. Oh, fuck. There we go. I don't know how I now have a setup where I have my buttons. I have buttons to do the sounds, and they literally are labeled with what it says, and I still picked the one that said yay and not the one that said ha ha ha.
I'm tired, folks. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then? Okay. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What you saw? What did you see, Acro? What did you see with your acrobat eyes? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
Oh. He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say.
You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying?
I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick!
So he couldn't find a way to repeat the circus master as long as he lived, so he killed him by throwing the bust out the window. It's airtight. Yes, definitely. Threw the bust right out the window. Smacked him. Got him in one. And then he threw it so hard that the bust ricocheted off his head and then flew away, miles away, so the police never found it. It's foolproof. All right. I gotta be real again, guys. I am flagging. So I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I'm tired, and I think that we're not anywhere close to the end of this. So I'm gonna save. I haven't tried saving in the middle of one of these things before, but hopefully it works fine. I just saved in case, but I'll save again. Ooh, back. Save. 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 Should be fine. Okay. Good spot to pause and let those birds peck them to death. All right. Well, thank you. Hey, thanks everybody for coming out. Hey, thanks for the new follow, by the way. Kiko Nico 8989. If anybody else is watching and is not followed by now, you can hit that follow button. It'll make me feel really happy, and it'll make you feel happy that I feel happy. Brotato Johnson has reminded me to hydrate. And I'm going to remind you to go to youtube.com/@Todd_football for VODs and shorts. And sometime in the next couple of days, I'll have both the last episode of this and this episode uploaded there. So in the meantime, I need to stop talking because my throat hurts. Thanks again, everybody. I love you all. Platonically. Have a good night. And bye.